Hello again, everyone. This is Rodrigo Lasso Campo, your English teacher from Easy Training, and this is EasEnglish, your English learning program. As usual, I am here with a new lesson in Curso Básico Level 1. It is lesson 226, part 1, lesson 226, part 1, whose title is How Do They Move? How do they move? You can guess probably that they refers to animals. So you could say, how do animals move? In these two pictures you can see three different kinds of animals whose names I guess you remember. What do you call these three kinds of animals? Do you know how and where they move? Here are two other kinds of animals. What do they call them? How and where do they move? Well, perhaps my questions have given you a clue of what this lesson is about. You see, the lesson is about some animals. More exactly, about what some animals have for moving and where and how they move. Are you ready to start talking about that? First of all, we are going to read the lesson aloud, and then I will make some comments, and last, some questions will be asked. Remember, you should record all your speech through the lesson and write everything that you should write and send your files to your teacher when they request it. Animals, how do they move? These animals move on land. They have strong legs for hopping and jumping. Can you name them? Animals, how do they move? These animals move on land. They have strong legs for running. Can you name them? Animals, how do they move? These animals move on land. They have many legs for crawling. Can you name them? Animals, how do they move? These animals move on land. They have two legs for walking and running. Can you name them? Animals, how do they move? These animals move in the air. They have wings for flying. Can you name them? Animals, how do they move? These animals move in water. They have fins and flippers for swimming. Can you name them? Animals, how do they move? These animals move in trees. They have long arms for swinging. Can you name them? Animals, how do they move? These animals move on land. They have no legs, no arms, no wings, and no fins. Can you name them? The end. Well, you see, this lesson is about some animals, what they have for moving, or what parts of their bodies are used for moving, how they move, and where they move. It has been taken for granted that you know what to call those animals. But in case you're not sure or you don't remember what to call each, here you can see the names, what to call the animals. Coming with each picture, you see a word whose letters have been scrambled. These words stand for what you may call each animal. Then, if you unscramble the letters or put them in the correct order, you will find out what you may call each animal. Maybe you have noticed that this lesson is about 23 animals exactly. Then, in the next part of the lesson, I would like you to present each animal in this lesson, naming it and saying what it has for moving and how and where it moves. I'm going to give you an example. This is a bear. It has 4 strong legs for moving. It walks and runs. It moves on land. This is one way. Another way can be, this is a bear. It has 4 strong legs for walking and running. It moves on land. Or you could say, this is a bear. It has 4 strong legs for walking and running on land. You see, there are different ways as you can present the information about each animal. In case you find it difficult because you probably have forgotten some piece of information about each animal, I suggest that before doing the presentation, you go back to the lesson and listen, take a look at each animal, and you get familiar with the information. Once you are ready, you can proceed to make the presentation. Remember, this presentation must be done in both talking and writing. I hope you succeed in it. Well, nothing else to say. Go ahead and do it. Well, dear students, I'm afraid this is all about lesson 226, part 1. I will see you next time. Take care.